And as I said before, development must either show, you must either show that you're targeting an existing problem, trying to eliminate it, or you're doing something to improve the standard of life of citizens. So we ask again, and Senator John spoke about empathy and, the UNC administration and our plans and policies, how a lot of it is rooted in empathy. And I asked them today if they can't find some empathy and tell us, if you are asking us to give you the ability to borrow an additional $10 billion, at least tell us how you will save the lives and prevent the slaughter of innocent children. How will you give children access to schools when the roads leading to and from their homes are crumbling and are almost impassable? How will it keep the children safe when they do get into a school and they see violence, because every single day violence erupting amongst children in schools? How will it help alleviate the suffering of those who cannot afford access to private health care and they depend on the public health care system solely? Are you going to build more health centers in rural communities? Are you going to upgrade the existing facilities? Are you going to offer better primary health care? Under the UNC administration, we insisted on longer opening hours for our primary health care centers, because we recognize that when somebody gets sick in a rural community, traveling from a rural community to a major health facility in the city or the town or having access to something right in your community is the difference between life and death. And that is development. So my contribution is to try to educate this uncaring government about what is development, because they don't seem to understand what development is. We are not simply here to criticize them for wanting to increase our borrowing limit. We are here to criticize their track record of what they have done when they have the ability to borrow. And we ask again, are you going to build new sporting facilities? Not a waste of money, Skinner Park, where you can't even play an intercall match while Mani Ramjan Stadium is falling down and cannot be used. That is development to them. But I don't think anybody else sees it as development. Are you going to offer more services through community centers that will be a viable option to keep people away from a life of crime? No one has talked about that. So what we are criticizing them for is for the $500 million and raising the borrowing limit 4 times and having absolutely nothing to show for it. What has this government built except Alize House? What have they built? Seriously, what have you? I remember recently I was talking to a citizen, and he was saying, at least under the Manning administration, you could look at the Hyatt, you could look at, they had some things to show for the development. Well, UNC, we had to spend the whole night here to talk about all the things that we have built. If you go back to the Pandey administration, the Kamala Prasad administration, we can't even finish talking about all the things that we have built. But what have they built? They cut ribbon for standpipe, mailbox, and I think they put up some billboard. Apart from that, nothing to show real development in this country.